Perfect. Here is my 23andMe presentation. First thing we're going to do is discuss what they are, then how it works, some of their competition, and then how it's going to change the world. 23andMe is a biotechnology company that offers genetic testing services. They try and concentrate on health-related services, but they do kind of offer a little bit of ancestral knowledge. Um, they try and make it attractive, attract customers by adding fun things like what is the likelihood you have a high tolerance to pain or high alcohol tolerance or things like that. I'm not a huge fan of just the curiosity to go out and get tested. I think it is important to know kind of what you're susceptible to medically and sickness wise, but just going out to find out, just your ancestral lineage, find out you're 74% from Western Europe, that just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Yeah, it's fun. It just, I don't know, feels like a waste of money. But I mean, if you want to do it, go for it. The one thing I do find important about it is test genetic testing for children. So if you and a partner decide you want to have a kid together, I think it's pretty important that you should go get tested genetically to find out what the likelihood of your child turning out with a life-altering sickness, things like that. Um, I think helping parents make informed decisions about their children is super important. So, um, yeah, I think that's pretty important. How it works, relatively simple. You have four parts of your DNA, A, T, C, G. Uh, you're going to use a chemical called a nucleotide to break it out from the saliva that you send them in your little tube. They'll input the nucleotide and saliva into a machine. Machine will read out all of your genetic sequencing. I think 23andMe only does maybe between 2 and 5% of your actual genome. We'll discuss that a little bit later. But yeah, once you have all of those letters, you compare them to your massive database of millions and millions of users, and then you can compare, this section. This section has, this DNA sequence, and all of them have this exact feature, maybe red hair. Um, from there, you can determine that, oh, maybe this DNA sequence completely determines all humanity's red hair gene. And then you can do that to a whole bunch of different genes, and that just depends on your um, testing accuracy and your database size. Some of the competition, ancestry, family DNA, family tree DNA, they kind of concentrate on the ancestry portion of things. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this. It's just curiosity based. Feels like a waste of money. I would much rather see full health benefits from this. It feels like a waste of technology. Nebula Genomics goes a little bit more in depth than 23andMe. They actually do 100% human sequencing, sequ- genome sequencing. Um, they don't quite give you everything you want to know about it. However, you can take your Nebula Genomics test to 23andMe, and they'll tell you a little bit more in depth. I don't know if that's actually worth it. 20 Nebula Genomics does guarantee perfect privacy. 23andMe participates in a lot of tests as well. So when you sign up, you kind of sign away all of your privacy. Also, 23andMe, I'm pretty sure had like a privacy leak a little while ago anyway. All right, how is it going to change the world? First of all, as the database grows, we're going to know more and more about the human genome, and then we can plug all of that into AI. AI is going to be able to tell us a lot about the human genome, exactly what to change, where to change. Then we can use that to make a simulation of the human genome. You don't want to go out and get uh, gene- like genetically altered, maybe cure cancer, but maybe if you don't know exactly what changes what, you might, have liver failure like 2 weeks later. But yeah, we can then use our entire database to perfect perfect genetic engineering, which is, I think, probably where humanity becomes significantly stronger. Genetics determine a lot of things about a human, and if we can take genetics out of the equation, I think the world can grow indefinitely. Um, Here's my references, and thanks for watching.